Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to Ironclad RC. I'm Big B. We got the OXIDEAN Marine Dominator out here at the park behind today. This is actually it's a 4-day video for me. We're going to do a run with the Dominator with 2 different props. Okay, I've got a 1916 right here that's modified and an 1817 high rake. Okay, the first day at the pond, I noticed, or I have been noticing, I wasn't getting full potential, or I don't think I was getting full potential from my TPPOWER 4060 CM motor, 2080 kV. The first outing at the pond, you know, I actually noticed I had a lot of like play back and forth on my shaft. This is a V1 TPPOWER motor that I replaced the forward and rear end bell with a V2 end bell. I also changed the rotor out. Okay, so I call it a Frankenstein motor because it's been completely rebuilt. You'll see why later. But I had it in my UL19, and even in that boat, I really wasn't getting the performance I was after. So I was running it. Well, you guys will see. You guys will see. I'm gonna have park pond footage, shop footage, and then back to the park pond. Same props with the GPS. Let's go. Okie dokie. This boat really don't flip. Watch, when I say that, it'll flip. 60 mile an hour with my MG24. Start tracking. Just testing my new mod out here. I lowered the stinger all the way down, basically flush with the bottom. It was actually putting a lot of load on my prop. Too much load. Look at the stick right there. Too much load, and I raised it, so now it's about 2 millimeters lower than the stock stinger. Before I had it about 4 or 5 millimeters. Well, more like 5-6 millimeters lower. Man, I'm gonna go get my, let me go get my fishing pole, get that stick out of the way. All right, got a clear path. Yeah, this is a highly modified 1916. Might be too much prop, boys. Still sounds like it's loading up. Might have done too much mods to it. I'm gonna do one more pass and we'll change that prop out. Oh, I wish I had that damn Sonic Wake prop I was running the other day. I modified at OCTURA. All right, let's change that prop out. 57. Now, just so you guys know, this is the motor that came out my UL19. If you'll go back and watch my videos with this 4060 CM motor, this is a Frankenstein motor. It's a rebuilt motor. It's old motor. I put the V2 end bells on it, and a new rotor. So it's an old motor. I might have to get a new motor. I don't know. We'll see. Dang, I wish I had that OXIDEAN X450. Yeah, that's old Frankenstein motor there. So actually, you know what? Let's try this. Damn, there's a lot of turtles, man. If I ruin that prop right there, I'm gonna be so upset. I've been itching to try this 1817 on here. Oh man, I'm gonna probably regret it. I might just do 1 or 2 passes and that's it. This motor might not be at its full potential, you guys. Unfortunately. I think I actually need to put another shim in it because I got some play back and forth here, and my other 4060 CM don't have that plate. I want to have an oxy digger. So I think I might pull this motor out, put a shim in the front of the motor. Old drive dogs that you strip the grub screw out or cracked the drive dog, just file or grind off those teeth, the drive dog teeth, and you have yourself a spacer. All right, just down, quick and dirty spacer. If you need one on the fly and you got an old drive dog, this is a small 3/16 drive dog. I made a little spacer out of it. Start. I've been wanting to try this prop. Oh wow. Dang, boy, that's a nice prop on this thing. Probably gonna get some temps hot. 1817 three blade. Oh, somebody called the law on me. Breaking the law. Man, that is sweet right there. I just put this stinger on, so I've basically got a neutral position. That's not really the position I like to run. So we need to do some tuning before we try to take it to the speed run spot. Man, that is sweet right there. Sounds good. All right. $360. 60 mile an hour. It may be toast. Well, not toast, because it hadn't got hot since the rebuild, but it just don't sound right to me. It's nice and cool in there. Could have ran it some more. $53, $27, $19. It likes it. Oh, somebody's smoking reefer. I can smell it. I'm 46. That ain't bad. Yeah, so what I was saying, see how much play I have right here? My other CM motor don't have that much play, and I just freaking noticed it. So I'm gonna shim up this forward motor bearing. That magnet may not be sitting in the prime location in there, so I'm gonna work on that. This is a beast motor. Have the same motor. This is a brand new 2080. This one came, well, I put that one in the Oxy Digger. That's my like 110 mile an hour motor in that boat. And that motor is my 85 mile an hour motor in this boat. Identical motors. Well, not really. This is a V1 that I've rebuilt with a new rotor, changed out the rear end bell to a V2 end bell because I had it laying around. I don't know I don't know if the thickness was different or what, but like I said at the park pond, I have a lot of play back and forth. Oh. Did you hear that? You see this? You see that? So when I put it back together, and I don't know how I didn't notice it before, but I definitely need to put a shim right here on this side. I don't know if this end bell's thinner. It actually does look thinner than the new one, so that may be scrubbing off some speed. The magnet's got to be lined up in the stator perfect, or you're not going to get proper power output, you know. So yeah, this V1 end bell was all messed up. Like the screws were stripped out. Only had one hole that was like actually holding my motor in. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. I'm gonna disassemble it, and I'll start the recording whenever I get it all pulled apart and figure out which shim to use. So the winds look good. This is how much play I have. A lot of play. A lot of play. The other one don't have that much. It don't even have that much. So we're going to have to shim it up. Hopefully I got a shim. I think this is an 8mm shaft. Cut down to 5mm. I got the 3 screws that hold the end cap on. I don't think I'm going to need to pull the rotor out. It is an 8mm rotor. Okay, so I do have my shim back there. Alright. Well, I could. Hell, I may actually need the shim forward. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, so these are 8mm right here. Yep, these are 8mm shims. Just put another shim on there. I just want to see where it's at with 2. Okay, so the end bell won't go all the way on. Okay, okay. Alright, so I'm going to add a thin shim. I'm going to add 2 thin shims. Let's see what that looks like. Oh. Not quite as bad. I got a thick one right here, so let's see what that looks like on there. Just one thick one. That's too thick. Okay, so original shim. Thin shim. I may take that coupler off. And put one in the back. I don't know. It looks like my rotor needs to be pushed down in this case. See where it's at on the stator in there? Okay. Pushed forward like when we load it up with the pressure from the prop. So I'm gonna put another one right here. I'm gonna put 2 of them in the back. This rotor should have been the same, but like I said, I changed the end bell and might have threw everything out of whack. That's better. That's better. We'll roll with that. We'll roll with that. Still got some play, but it needs a little bit of play. That's going to take a lot of that radial loading off the motor. It should, and get my rotor centered up in the stator. Okay, so we'll see what that does. I'm gonna put it back together. Round 2, baby. Round 2 at the park pond. Okay, we're actually going to be running the same 2 props, that 1916 modified and the 1817. Okay, we're going to start off with this one. All I did at the shop was shim up that forward part of the motor, okay, with those 2 8mm shims, and I have little to no play. I think I got the rotor centered up in the motor can. Okay, same battery, same stinger, trimmed, everything the same, everything. Okay, let's go. Okay, so tracking. All right, let's go. Pretty interested to see if this makes a freaking difference. I doubt it, which it might, because centering that magnet up on that stator, yeah, it might make a huge difference. I kind of noticed that when I built the motor, it had that play, but I really didn't pay it much mind, you know? I mean, I did, but I thought it would be okay. Yeah, I figured it would be all right. You know, that little bit of slop. Well, I guess we're about to find out. Oh man, I don't know. I got the GPS recording. We'll see here. Oh man. Oh man. Holy cow. Holy moly. Yeah, it makes a difference. I could tell right off the bat. Damn, my heart's pounding. Man, I wasn't expecting that. Holy smokes. Yes, that was her. Oh my gosh. Man, so I didn't get a good test with my stinger position low, all the way down. I didn't get a good test in. I thought my prop was being loaded up because my stinger was dropped down flat with the bottom of the boat. I may have been wrong. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do one more pass real quick. Golly, that's not even like, I did touch full trigger for a second there at first pass. Scared the mess out of me. I need to tune my boat now. All right, so let's see what the speed is. Yes, sir. Holy shit, that made a huge difference. Got to be more freaking careful, boy. Oh man, let's put that trim tab down a little bit on the right side, okay, and go from there with it. Stop, read, 75 mile an hour at the park pond. Holy smokes, 75 mile an hour at the park pond, and I am definitely not worried about this boat running dry, because she's about to fly out the damn water. Oh, with that prop on, that thing's slippery. Oh boy, damn, that might be my PB at the park, boys. That might be my personal best at the park pond. 75 on 6S, that 6200 SRD. I knew something was going on, man. I knew it. Like, you know, I just thought it was me dropping that stinger down, and it was like loading the prop up, and everybody's like, yeah, that's what it was. It sounded like it's loaded. Dropping that thing down is gonna load it up. Nope. I almost wanna, I don't know. It was actually running good right there. It was running so dry that I'm about to drop down my trim tab. Oh, I'm freaking tickled, boy. Yes, sir, buddy. So let's get this thing here. Yeah, man, that was nice. That was nice. That prop right there. Ooh. Oh, doggy. So I'm going down a whole turn on both of these things. So this one, the threads on my trim tab adjuster here have stripped out a nut top and bottom here. You know, I'm actually considering tapping this one out to 3mm instead of 2.5 or whatever these things are. Okay. Man, I can't believe it makes that much of a difference. What the hell? That little bit of play I had in there after that rebuild, man, I can't believe it made that much difference. Holy smokes. You guys see me clear this thing out too. All right, so I'm gonna do one more hit with the down trim tabs. Okay, and then we're gonna throw that modified 1916 on. I know I'm gonna have to drop the trim tabs down for that. Ain't no freaking way. That's like unbelievable. I'm like freaking out here. That's crazy. Oh man, yeah. Hell, I thought I was gonna have to get another motor. It's early in the day, all the turtles are out. All right, so let's test this trim adjustment. I dropped them down a whole turn. I'm gonna wait for these ripples to cool out. Make sure you guys are in frame. Let's go. Man, I don't even want to go like full trigger with it. All right, one more pass. I'm gonna get a running start here. A little squirrely there, but it's all right. So let's go ahead and put that other prop on while we still got juice. That prop sounds good. Figured it out. Oh man, I'm tickled to death. So let's throw that 1916 on, and don't care about the tips. All right, so stop. 68, and I was just testing out my trim. Yeah, so yeah, let's get a damn towel. I'm gonna put that 1916 on. Tracking. Start. Okay, 1916 two blade. Make sure you guys are in frame. Unbelievable. Fascinating, really. Ooh, that was pretty. That was pretty, man. Oh man, this prop right here has got a second gear. I'm not even kidding. I used to run it on my Delta Force, and it would like hit second gear at about 40 miles an hour and just take off, man. Not big enough. Pond's not big enough for it. Whew. Let's go. I've got about 15 hours worth of work into this prop here. Maybe even more. With the testing, probably like 30 hours, you know, back and forth. Don't you do it? Don't you do it? One more pass. One more pass. Yeah, this is one of those props I'll modify it, test it, take it back to the house, work on it, test it, work on it type deal, you know? Pretty, pretty. All right, I'm gonna bring it in, check temps. Man, that's nice. Unfreaking believable. Stop. Read 71. 71 in a little ass park pond. Let's freaking go. So I actually love this freaking GPS holder right here. Velcro it on there, that heavy duty Velcro. And I just run a piece of tape around it, boom. Just in case a 70 mile an hour hard crash. You know, a hard crash like that'll break that hasp off. Hell, that tape didn't even stay on. So actually, the tape didn't stay on. It came all the way, like half off, and it's waterproof. No water in there. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, that's awesome. Let's see, and that little piece of Velcro helps me get my hatch open. Ooh, no smoky smoke. Guys are in the shot. 147. 147. 117. Let's go. Let's freaking go, boy. So that was freaking awesome, man. 71 with the 1916. All right. And then 75 with that 1817. I run this 6200. All right. I actually have another battery with me. I have the 5300 I'm going to run, but I run it forward into keel. I don't really see the need or you know, running batteries 2 4S, 2 3S on the flood chamber, the damn boat don't flip hardly ever. And if it does, I got recovery boats, recovery rod and reel. Yeah, storage charge, that's good. So yeah, that changing that or shimming that damn motor up, what is that, 15 mile an hour difference? That's amazing. Never would have thought. I never would have thought. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.